Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So typically if I am sitting at my desk and not in front of my shelves, that means it's time to do another book tag video. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I love book tags. And this one is kind of perfect for today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Lots of germs going around school right now. So my reading's been a little bit slower as I start November off here. But I found some really fun fall book tags that I'm going to kind of combine into one. I'll put credit to some of the original creators below, but I'm going to kind of combine the two and make them my own. So the first one has just some fun fall questions to answer. And then the second one, I'm actually going to challenge myself to pull some books to see what I can find. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So this one is just called the fall tag. And it says, which two things tell you that the fall season has begun? I would definitely say like the changing of the leaves. Here in Wisconsin, we have some beautiful colors that you can go and see. So that, number one, we're going to see that. And then normally I would say colder weather, but we've had some beautiful fall weather here in Wisconsin. We were in like the low 70s, upper 60s for a good like week or two there. So it's been gorgeous. But definitely kind of those shorter days then too. So those the main two things, as well as the annual apple picking / just well, it's the little farmer for us. It's my annual trip that I take with my cousin. So that always signifies fall for me. It says, what are your plans for this fall season? Well, I've already taken my annual trip with my cousin. That's so much fun. And typically I don't do any like major annual fall trips or anything like that. I do like to see the colors when I can, but things are starting to kind of already, go past peak. But yeah, I just, I do have an exciting trip coming up, but I don't want to say too much about it, but I am sure you will see clips and glimpses and maybe a book haul or two coming out of a trip that I have planned in 2 weeks. And I'm really, really excited for that. Let's see, silent nights or windy ones. Probably silent. I love having my window open at night. I am a warm sleeper, I guess. And so if it's windy, then my blinds are slamming around. And so I much prefer probably a silenter night. It says cold rain or heavy fog. What do you enjoy more? Depends on whether or not I have to go outside. If I'm going to have to be out in it, fog, because it's just easier to deal with. But if I get to stay home and read, cold rain all the way, for sure. What 3 things do you love about the season? Warmer drinks, because I'm typically like an iced coffee girl, but I love like a caramel apple spice, like apple cider drink for sure. I love like warm sweaters. I just picked this one up and I love that cozy. That's so much easier to dress for work and stuff for me. It's just one of my favorites. And I don't know, I think fall means like more family time, which is silly because my family gets together all the time. But I feel like, you're starting to get into the holidays and like Thanksgiving where you're just spending more time together. And I definitely look forward to that. What 3 things do you hate about this season? I hate how cold it gets so quickly, especially here in Wisconsin. Like I said, we've had some fabulous weather so far, but it's going to get cold real fast. I think I saw 30s for a high coming up next week. So I hate that it gets dark so early. I am fortunately using some natural light after school here right now because I'm sick. I'm not going to the gym, and I hate that it's going to be dark in less than an hour. I feel like I want to go to bed at 5 o'clock and I shouldn't. And what else do I hate about this season? I don't know. I can't think of anything, but okay, that was 2 things. Share your best memory for the fall season. Oh, I love any chance I've gotten to like go see colors. Like I remember taking drives with my family. We've kind of gone all over and looked at colors. I love the annual trip that I take with my cousin and usually her friend to the Little Farmer, which is our like local pumpkin patch apple picking area. So yeah, those are just like my favorite things about this. So, ooh, my favorite fall movie. I don't know if I have a favorite fall movie. I tend to watch Gilmore Girls in the fall, which is probably nothing new for anyone that's a millennial, but that's like my go-to fall thing. So I don't have a fall movie, but that's for sure my fall show. Oh, my favorite fall color. All of them? I don't know. I'm a beachy person, so typically like I go for like the beachier colors. I mean, you can even see a pillow right here. It's like my beach, but maybe like this color, and I don't know if I would consider that a fall color because it's not like an outside color, but I like getting into those like richer tones in my clothing, so maybe that'll count. What is your favorite dress code for the fall season? So ironically, that one comes up next. I am a leggings and sweater kind of girl. Give me a long sweater cardigan or something. That is my jam for the fall and throughout the winter. Although I have not gotten my boots out for the season yet, so we'll see about that. It says, this is an interesting question. Do you believe that the fall season should be the wedding season? I don't know. I don't care. Get married when you want. It's an interesting question. What are your most liked drinks in the fall season? I kind of said that, but I start getting into like my warmer coffees. I love a good mocha. I love caramel apple spice. And I do get pretty excited when Starbucks brings out their holiday drink menu, which I think they just released this week, because I love, I think it's the creme brulee latte. It's probably a ridiculous amount of sugar, but it's so good. Ooh, haunted house or haunted corn maze? Corn maze? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of haunted houses. And like I've said before, I'm not a huge fan of Halloween. So let's see, wool or knit sweaters? Knit? Isn't wool itchy? I don't know. I'd have to look at what this is. It's probably fake. Let's see. I'm going to skip a few of these. Apple pie or pumpkin pie? Apple pie. For sure. 100%. I do not like pumpkin pie. So apple pie, apple pie, apple pie. October or November? November. I like reading spooky, but I prefer the holidays in November. So November. And do you dress up for Halloween? No, already discussed that on Halloween. And what do you feel at the end of the fall season? Probably a little bit of excitement, more so because I just love the holidays. And so I like that holiday season. Now, granted, I'm not a huge fan of winter. I'd much rather be somewhere warm, but I digress. Okay, so those are all of the questions for that part, but I wanted to challenge myself to also link this to some different types of books. So there was another tag that actually asked to look for some books. So the first prompt is a crisp fall air, a book that felt fresh and new. So I'm gonna have to do some looking here. Fresh and new. And I want to do this from all of the ones that I've read that I haven't lent out to other people. All right, this might be cheating because I've talked about this one, but fresh and new, House in the Cerulean Sea. I don't read a lot of fantasy, and this one, I think it just, it made me smile, and it felt fresh and new because it's just something I don't normally read, but I am so glad I picked it up. All right, next up, Howling Winds, an ending that blew you away. Okay. I am not going to say anything about the ending of this book, but I totally didn't expect it, and I really liked it. So, yep, that's all I'm going to say about that. Leaf Fight, a book with non-stop action. Ooh. Okay, I don't know if you could call this non-stop action, but non-stop things happening. So this one, just when our character thought like they had reached what they needed to reach, another thing was thrown at them. So I think The Chain for sure, by Adrian McKinty. Sorry, I'm covering that up. But yeah, I'm going to take that as my nonstop because there's always something else that they had to do. All right, next up, Pumpkin Spice, your most anticipated read. All right, this is cheating a little bit, but we just put out our 5-star predictions, what I'm doing with Lindsay and Sarah, Lindsay from Lindsay's Little Library and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand. So I guess these will have to be my anticipated reads because I got to get to these in the next couple months. So it's cheating a little bit, but I got to read them. Let's see. Comfy Sweater, a book that gave you the warm and fuzzies. Hard to get warm and fuzzies when you read a lot of thrillers. But, okay, I guess I'm gonna cheat and use the book again because this one gave me the warm and fuzzies. So, I know that's cheating, but I read a lot of thrillers. And I'm trying to do it with the ones that I've read off of this year. So, anyway, bright colors, a cover with either red, orange, or yellow. This should be much easier. Let's see. I mean, a couple of them have red on them, but I guess this one will work. This one was really cute. This is a recommendation by from Amanda at Amanda's the Curly Reader, excuse me. This one has a lot of orange and yellow on the cover. Super cute middle grade, and it was fun for me because it deals with a lot of technology. And that looks like it's it. So just a kind of a quick thing. Could I probably think of more books to actually fit into this challenge? Yes, I'm sure I could have. But I wanted to kind of challenge myself with the ones that are sitting here in my to pass along pile. These ones usually I typically try to give them to my mom so she can read them before I kind of shelve them back in here. So what would your answers to some of these questions be? Did you like this tag? And like I said, I kind of combined them two together because I wanted to incorporate some books in there as well. Hopefully everyone is having a great fall so far. I am really hoping to get rid of this cold sooner rather than later. As always, thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.